Hello Yu-Gi-Oh players, how are you today? I'm going to tell you a story, 2 stories, 3 stories of how I almost got beat up in Yu-Gi-Oh. And this is before your Yu-Gi-Oh channel began, back in the day, 6 or 7 years ago when I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh after a 3-year break. Yes, I say 3-year break. I go to this place called the Plaza. This is my first week there. I'm new. I buy all the cards. I don't care what price they are. I'm just buying stuff, okay? I just want to get cards and I want to make my deck. And I start playing with a dragon deck. This is before I started playing Horus the Black Flame Dragon. I just played random dragon deck. There's this guy named X. He wants to trade me. I say yes, I'll trade you some cards. But he tricked me somehow and said, hey, I traded you this card for all of these cards. All of the cards that I had. And that wasn't the case. He didn't do that. He said, okay, you got my card? Okay. He went to get his friends, who I didn't know, 4 of them, and they took my card. And they started leaving out the plaza. So I naturally followed after them. Give me my cards. Give me my stuff back. So here they go, throwing my cards in the air. It's a parade of Yu-Gi-Oh cards raining down. It's raining cards. And they're threatening me. They say they're going to beat me up. And I'm in a fight or flight mode here. I'm in a panic mode. I'm in a mode where I got to do something and leave. So I take the guy's cards. Well, actually, I pretend I'm going to fight him. So he takes the stuff off his shoulder, his cards, set it down, get ready to fight me. I snatch that joint and I run. I'm like Flash at this point. And I go home. Tell my grandmother, you're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. What? They're going to beat you up. Do I need to go up there? Do I need to call a No, calm down. So I go back to the plaza the next day. I apologize, give him his stuff back. He checks his bag and he says, hey, where's that $100 that was in there? I'm like, what are you talking about? There's no $100 in there anywhere. Yeah. But anyway, months later, finally cleared up. But now I'm pinned as the guy who steals cards. Hey, there's the guy who steals cards. He's a card stealer. And how do they pin it on me? Because I'm the new guy, okay? They gotta blame me for something because they don't know me. So they make assumptions based off of people they trust. So there's this guy named Y, okay? He loses a $300 morphing jar. Don't ask me why morphing jar was $300 at the time. I don't know why. I don't remember why. So I leave the plaza, or the place where we play Yu-Gi-Oh, early. His cards were stolen. Since I'm the only one who left early, naturally people are just gonna pin it on me. Hey, that thief, he's not here. Maybe he stole it. So this guy named Y comes after me, finds me, punches me in the face. I go flying down the escalator, and he's coming down the escalator, and he's on top of me talking about, where's my card? You stole it. You're a thief. Blah, blah, blah. And this guy is mean. This guy is vicious. I don't know what to do. I don't have his card. I go back to the plaza, and I explain to people I didn't steal his stuff. And then they say, hey, you stole X's stuff. What? I didn't steal X's stuff. So people think you stole Y's stuff. Please don't get confused. I'm just not saying people's names. So they say, you shouldn't have left the plaza. If you didn't leave the plaza, he wouldn't have thought you stole it. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, I know the future, that this was going to happen. I had my spider senses. Hey, don't leave the plaza. Someone's going to think you're going to steal something or think you stole something. No way I could have known leaving the plaza would have caused that. So, Z. There's a guy named Z. Ramesh, actually. I can say his name. You guys know him. The Yu-Gi-Oh hustler. He get his card stolen. Guess what people do? They pin it on me. This guy is jacking me up against the wall or something. He's jacking me up, threatening me to beat me up or do something to me, okay? He has a knife and everything. I'm like, I didn't steal your stuff. Why is people trying to beat me up? Painful times for me when I first started going to the plaza. That's another guy named Andrew. I give him some Quackimaro Drago. They were $15 a piece at the time or something. I don't know exactly what happened. Just know that Andrew, he pulled a knife out on me or something.
I felt the need to interject and give my side because he doesn't know exactly what happened. So essentially, the Quackimaro Drago thing is true. At that moment in time, I was in kind of sort of survival mode. I don't believe I was doing the channel at the time, so obviously I wasn't really making money like that. And it was simply a way to get some cards that were worth some money, and I marked them off as a bitch. And so that's essentially what happened. It's not the right thing to do. It's rather fucked up, but that is what happened. This isn't to say that I didn't know what I did was wrong. Clearly it was wrong. But did I seem like I had remorse? Not really. I did what I had to do to get cards. He just happened to be a nice person. I took advantage of that. And as far as me wanting to stab him, I was an emotional little shit back then. I'm not a big person, so I shouldn't even be trying to throw weight around that I don't have. But I have been known to have a temper. Okay, but the entire point is, I just said that I thought he was a bitch. So he got scared when I pulled the knife out. Is it right? No. I see more like a bitch in this example in the story. Yeah, I was.
I remember the exact point the knife was pulled out. I went up to Drew. At this time, people were picking on me. People were teasing me. People were taking my cards. People were pointing me as a thief, a scrub, a noob, shrimp, all these names. I said, you know what? I'm tired of this. Drew, where's my cards? I want my card. You're going to give me my cards. You're going to give me my shit. And I actually put my hands on him at that point. And then it was like a lightning bolt, man. He was just... I'm surprised he could whip out a knife that quick. Get the fuck away from me. You can have those Quackimero Dragos. You're probably thinking, when did people stop pinning me as a thief, a scrub, or a noob? Or it happened when I first won locals, and then I won locals again, and then I won locals again. With Horus the Black Flame Dragon deck, I won locals 3 times, not 3 times in a row, but each time I topped or won locals with that deck, I gained more and more respect. And then through my YouTube channel, oh, he's not that much of a scrub. He knows what he's talking about. Yugioh was a much simpler game at that time. Now when I look at it, I'm like, huh? What? Pendulum, Synchro, Exceed, Summon into what? Okay. Thanks for watching your Yugioh channel. And I end my time. Go.